Babu's Song by Stephanie Stu Bodine, illustrated by Aaron Boyd. The woman did not give up. She told Bernardi that she wanted the music box for her collection, but still Bernardi shook his head. The woman held out a handful of money. Bernardi's eyes widened. It would be more than enough to buy the ball in the store window. Bernardi picked up the music box. He thought about the brand new ball and how it would feel when he kicked it. Surely Babu could make another music box. Bernardi swallowed hard and took the money. After Bernardi sold all the toys, he did not go home. He took the money and headed for the shops down the street. When Bernardi got home, Babu was cleaning. He looked up at Bernardi holding an empty bag. "I sold everything, Babu," Bernardi said, trying to sound cheerful, but then a tear rolled down his face. Babu went over to Bernardi. He wiped his grandson's face and waited. He knew Bernardi would tell him what was wrong. Bernardi sniffed. He told Babu about the music box and the soccer ball. Then he handed the money to Babu. "I couldn't buy the ball, Babu. It's your money." Babu patted Bernardi's head. Then he placed the money in Babu's hand and held it to show him that the money belonged to both of them. Bernardi hung his head. "I don't want the ball anymore." He held out the money. "Take it, Babu. You decide what to do with the money." Babu took the money and looked thoughtfully at Bernardi for a long time. Then he broke into a smile, signaled to Bernardi to wait, and walked out the door. Bernardi sat quietly in the room as he waited for Babu. He wished he still had the music box. How could he have sold it? Bernardi was sitting in the lamplight when Babu returned holding a paper bag. Babu pulled out a package and handed it to Bernardi. Bernardi choked back a sob. He untied the string and pulled back the brown paper. His eyes opened wide when he saw what was inside. It was a school uniform. Bernardi looked at Babu. "You paid for me to go to school?" Babu nodded. Bernardi jumped up and hugged his grandfather. While Bernardi held the new uniform to his chest, Babu went back outside. He returned holding something behind his back. With a flourish, Babu held out a soccer ball made from string and Mama Valentina's gunny sack. Bernardi put down his uniform and held the ball. He bounced it on one knee, and it felt like the real thing. "Thank you, Babu. It's wonderful," Bernardi said to his grandfather and gave him a hug. Babu beamed. Bernardi decided that the ball was even better than the real thing. Babu pulled one more surprise from the paper bag. It was an empty lard tin. As Babu began to make another music box, Bernardi put the water on the stove to boil. Then Bernardi hummed Babu's song as they sat in the lamplight and waited for their tea. Babu's Song by Stephanie Stu Bodine, illustrated by Aaron Boyd.